Meg and Alex, and we're at chapter 11. Wow, that flew fast. Wow, see every. Well, chapter 3 was basically the comic book they read. They did about, they ran thousands of copies of them on computers. So we're at chapter 11, which is fun with Hypnosis. So let's go. Fun with Hypnosis. When Harold bent down to the closed file cabinet, he took a quick look inside. Whoa, he cried. Look at all the stuff here. The file cabinet was filled with everything Mr. Crumb had taken away from the boys over the years. There were slingshots. Where was I again? Whoopee cushions, skateboards, fake doggy doodle, you name it. You name it. It was in there. Look at this, cried George. A big stack of Captain Underpants comics. He's got every issue, said Harold. For hours, the two boys sat on the floor, laughing and reading their comics. Finally, George looked up at the clock. Yikes, he said. It's almost lunchtime. We better clean up this mess and get to class. The boys looked at their principal, who had been standing behind them in a trance all morning. Gee, I almost forgot about Mr. Crumb, said Harold. What shall we do with it? Do you want to have some fun? Asked George. Why not? Said Harold. I haven't had any fun in the last 4 to 6 weeks. Cool, said George. He walked up to Mr. Crumb and snapped his fingers. Snap! You are a chicken, he said. Suddenly Mr. Crumb leaped onto his desk and flapped his arms. Cluck, 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 he cried, kicking his papers off the desk behind him and pecking at his pen and pencil set. George and Harold howled with laughter. Let me try, said Harold. You are a monkey. You gotta snap your fingers, said George. Oh, yeah, said Harold. Yeah, no, snap. You are a monkey. Suddenly Mr. Crumb sprang off his desk, began swinging from the fluorescent light fixture. Ooh, 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 he shrieked, leaping from one side of the room to the other. George and Harold laughed so hard they almost cried. My turn, said George. Let's see what should we turn him into next. I know, Harold said, holding up a Captain Underpants comic. Let's turn him into Captain Underpants. Good idea, said George. Snap, you are now the great super of all time, the amazing Captain Underpants. Mr. Crumb tore the red counter from his office window and tied it around his neck. Then he took off his shoes, socks, shirt, pants, and his awful topu. Tra-la-la, he sang. Mr. Crumb stood before them, looking quite triumphant, with his cape blowing in the breeze of the open window. George and Harold were dumbfounded. You know, said Harold. No, said George. He kind of looks like Captain Underpants. Yeah, Harold replied. After a short silence, the two boys looked at each other and burst into laughter. George and Harold never laughed so hard in all their lives. Tears ran down their faces as they rolled about the floor, shrieking and hysteric. After a while, George pulled himself up from the floor for another look. Hey, George cried. Where did he go? So we're at chapter 12. I'll see you in my next video.